Classic Coachmen Catalina fifth wheel just came in here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, and for something this age, you couldn't ask it to be in better shape or perform better. You're gonna see little things like a couple little nicks here and there in the aluminum skin. I don't see anywhere where there's been any punctures. I can't find any areas of water penetration. I can only find where this has been used but maintained. And inside, this thing is cute as a prom date. I mean, really, you couldn't ask for anything this age to be in better shape. They must have kept it stored inside or under a cover quite a bit, because, like, your skin's not chalky. It shines very nicely. The tires have obviously been replaced, I would estimate, within a year. So they spent a chunk of money here and then swapped her out. So bonus for you, you've got new tires, new wheels, because those are steel wheels. Those are not the factory wheels. If those were the factory wheels, they'd still be in good shape. They'd just be showing some rust signatures. I was up on the roof. Roof looked pretty good. It held my weight no problem. I'm about 190 to 200 depending on what I had for dinner last night. And I'm starting to see a couple areas where some of the roof line seals have a couple little hairlines, but I mean, they're fine. Everything's in good shape. Everything's functioning fine that's present today as far as I can see. The only thing I'd mention is if you do decide to purchase this trailer, I'd recommend probably in a year or two, you'd really want to start watching those to make sure that those little hairlines don't grow into anything significant. But I have to believe that this trailer was stored inside quite a bit, because so much of the exterior sealant still looked pretty factory fresh. And that's very impressive for something this age. I've seen campers that are way younger than this, about to give up the ghost. So this has obviously been well kept and well maintained. This is a rear living room, only about a 23-foot camper. So if you want to throw a boat or something behind this, holy cow, perfect rig to do that. Great little weekend couples camper, or just, jet setting around. If you're new to camping, you want to get started, this would be a very easy and inexpensive way. This thing is done with its depreciation cycle. As long as you keep care of it, it's going to maintain its value very well. So right here we have a dinette full depth slide. A lot of smaller fifth wheels will have little baby slides, but this is a full 3-foot deep slide out, and that does help make a difference. Look at all of the open floor space in here. There's big fifth wheels today that don't have quite that much room, so this does have plenty of open walkable space. I love the light colors. Everything today has gone so dark. I love this light scheme. And that will jackknife down into a sleeper. This can fold down into a sleeper, so you can have 2, 3, 4 people in here very easily. Depending on the size of the kids, you could throw an airbed or something down here. Though bottom line, kids don't care. You could throw a blanket and a pillow down and go, there you go, grandkids, and they don't care. Little TV stand over here. Until really the more recent years of the history of RVs, TVs just weren't a prominent, prevalent thing. People went camping, not RVing. Not that there's anything wrong with one or the other. It's just things have changed, We have a full-size fridge and freezer. I've not personally fired it up. Given the age of this RV, what I would highly, highly recommend is if this looks good to you, come and see it in person, and we can get it fired up for you, and you can see things work. Like, for instance, the microwave has been removed. My estimation is they didn't do a lot of cooking. Well, I know they didn't do a lot of cooking in their camper, because this stove has barely been touched. And given the age of the RV, that, it tells you they probably ate out on the campfire most of the time. So this was extra storage space for them is what this was. Plus, it opened up a couple power outlets. Since this is a very minimalist front bedroom, which is very common of older fifth wheels, the big wardrobe and storage space is right over here. This is, again, a very common classic design. Good storage space over here. It has a nice, easy flow. Now, this is old enough that actually it used to have a pair of single beds. It wasn't even a true normal bed. So what the previous owners did is they slid one of the bases over, put a big aftermarket queen bed in here so that they had a normal queen bed up front. So this is very different, but that's just kind of one of those necessary evils with a classic older floor plan. Again, great for a little couple. Obviously not an ideal family bunkhouse camper, but that's why we carry so many different ones out here. Bathroom, again, super clean. They were very good about maintaining this. They didn't let stuff sit there and get old. And you don't see like stains in the tub or on the carpet or anything like that. They kept good care of this. Little stuff like this, they added extra little storage cabinets here and there. Like in the living room, I saw a couple little places where they had added just a couple extra shelves, but they did a very good job of it. Everything's done well. Nothing's an eyesore. They didn't scar up the wall adding a shelf to it or anything. So again, very good classic camper. Obviously, at this age of an RV, you need to personally come see this thing. You know, call to make sure it's available, and then come see it in person. Don't call and ask, don't ask 50 questions about it. You need to come put your hands on something like this in person. That's my best recommendation anytime you're shopping for a used RV, especially one that's a little bit older. Because my impression and your expectation for your hard-earned dollar may not be the same thing. And whenever money's involved, I never leave things up to chance. I always recommend you personally put your own hands on it. 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care, stay safe, happy camping, have some fun.